Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on HBAR. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about HBAR. And once again, this is the 7-day chart. We're dipping down a little bit once again, but I look at this as a buy the dip moment. If you know the growth around this cryptocurrency, the potential around this cryptocurrency, you will be stacking it while you still can. Because at some point, HBAR is going to take off and it's going to leave so many people behind. Start doing the research now. Very diverse use cases. Hashgraph versus blockchain. There's a lot of research to be done, but joining the community to learn. And you look at the ecosystem of HBAR. It's absolutely incredible. And it grows at a very alarming rate. Actually, the only other cryptocurrency I know that grows as fast as HBAR is XRP. And you know what's really crazy is the fact that XRP and HBAR are both very undervalued right now. You have all these massive announcements, but yet very little price movement happens. Wait until HBAR shows its real price, its true price. Only 18 billion? We finally crossed 18 billion transactions. And people didn't think we would hit 25 billion by the end of the year. We're still right on track for that to happen as well. And you know, HBAR is also tied to FedNow. Millions and millions of transactions happening on Hedera. Why is it when you search Hedera on X, you see so much hate towards it? Hedera is on every government's potential partner list. It's almost hard to deny what's coming to the network. Here's a reminder of who's on HBAR's governing council. You know, people could hate on this cryptocurrency all they want. I always tell people in my videos, ignore the FUD, stay focused. You're invested in one of the greatest cryptocurrencies out there right now. Look at the governing council, Boeing, Google, IBM, LG, Dell. I mean, the list goes on. And this is still going to grow out as well. And these governing council members are also expanding at the same time. It's absolutely incredible. But yet people still find a way to FUD around this cryptocurrency. I'm done with HBAR. Like, why would I invest in the cheapest, fastest, most secure, and greenest DLT? I feel like major enterprises would rather use Ethereum and pay $5 per transaction to feel that sense of luxury. I thought that was the greatest post of the day because it puts it right into perspective. I don't even understand why anyone still wants to use Ethereum. The gas fees alone should be enough to send you running for the door when there's so many better networks out there like HBAR and Hedera. Related to the FedNow X drop news, it appears that Capco, a YPro company, is also listed on FedNow website. YPro is a Hedera Governing Council member. And you see here, Capco works with institutions to build a customer-centric strategic plan, identifying changes required to deploy the FedNow service. We have the capabilities and expertise in program management and governance across business and technology, operational readiness, planning, and training. Target operating model design to identify integration, complexities, and process ownership. Technology architecture design and end-to-end testing and pilot. Another tied to FedNow through Hedera. Hedera has integrated the open source JSON RPC codebase, enhancing Web3 development and promoting easier user and developer adoption with support for familiar EVM tools and wallets. You know what's great about Hedera? They make it so easy for people to come and build on this network. And I think that's the reason why we see the ecosystem growing at such an alarming rate. The growth around this cryptocurrency is absolutely amazing. It's mind-blowing. You know, when you make videos on this, you point out all that growth and you're like, wow, even more growth around Hedera and HBAR. It's like a daily routine at this point. Screw that. Let's all go to Galaxy app. Verifying your identity on X will require taking a selfie. You know, when I first seen this, I said, this is the first step towards a digital ID. And I don't like the idea of it at all. And it actually points out the reason why Galaxy is going to grow and expand very fast. Because it's not only X, it's also other, you know, Sociify websites and Sociify apps that want to limit your freedom of speech. And they always want to verify everything, make you jump through all these hoops to use their service. As that continues to happen in the future, people are going to push towards Galaxy. That's why I could see growth year over year. Quantum financial system is coming. This has to do with ISO. And a lot of people overlook the fact that HBAR is an ISO cryptocurrency. It's going to be part of the new financial system. Now, a lot of people keep saying, well, you know, we haven't seen no value from ISO. And I always tell them, we haven't seen any value yet. That value is still yet to come. And I think it's going to start in November of this year. Messages are being blocked until November 2023. The messages will be blocked on the Swift RMA portal, and you will not be able to submit them to any ING entities. We anticipate to gradually unblock these messages after the release of November 2023. That's when we're going to see the first look. We're going to get our first look at the value that's going to come from ISO. And once again, HBAR is ISO compatible. It wouldn't even be part of FedNow at all if that was the case. So then there's MTech, the CBDC solution built on Hedera, raised an additional $4 million in funding led by Matrix Partners India. So we know MTech is already building CBDCs and they're working with Hedera at the same time. But one thing I want to point out that MTech does that's very, very important is this right here. So currently, almost 2 billion people are unbanked worldwide, meaning they lack access to global financial networks. In order to serve this population and remove the barriers standing in the way of access, MTech realized there's a need to be a modern, decentralized, central banking infrastructure in place in the countries where the unbanked live. This infrastructure needed to not only easily integrate with existing and often antiquated financial systems, but also enforce regulatory requirements, ensure customers' protections, and quickly scale to support the populations MTech wants to reach. Additionally, in order to unlock investment and commerce, financial service providers need to be able to easily participate and make their offerings available at low cost and in a transparent, high trustworthy manner through an immutable and verifiable record of activity. The reason that is so important is because MTech is also leveling the playing field. I just talked about this in an XRP, XLM, and XDC video, because part of the new financial system is leveling the playing field. It means that the person right now that doesn't have a bank account or access to a bank account, they will have access to the new digital system. So even Hedera is tied to banking the unbanked as well. Bull run on Hedera, HBAR starting, hang on tight. And you see, with the market cap of XRP, HBAR would be at $1.29 right now, a 23.59x. Hedera to power a $100 trillion industry. Hedera is still growing and expanding. And you know, tokenization is also going to come into play here. And once that happens, I think we will no longer see a cheap HBAR ever again. And once again, that's also part of the new financial system. But right now, you have an opportunity in front of you. You know, HBAR is priced so cheap right now. It's still sitting at 6 cents. It's a fourth industrial revolution cryptocurrency. It's tied to the digital age. It's going to be here when the other 99% of crypto disappears. It's like your one shot to get that financial freedom. You either take it or you don't. But along the way, if you're going to invest in a cryptocurrency like HBAR, expect all that FUD to happen as well. Because people out there don't want to believe how big these cryptocurrencies are going to get in the future. It's like we're no longer invested in crypto. We're invested in technology of the future. And some people like Bitcoin maxis, they know Bitcoin will be left behind at some point. HBAR is set to be a top 10 cryptocurrency. Honestly, in the next run up, I see it going somewhere between $3 and $5. But now's the time you stack it while it's still sitting very cheap. You don't want to be buying halfway up a massive green candle. You want to be buying at the bottom. And I think we are at the bottom right now. But until then, we stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. I'm going to wrap this one up. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.